Alright, match number 4 of Retirement Eve, and it's against one of the best players at VGchat, or at least was at the time of this filming, Gengar. And he starts out with Dat Face, and I got King hanging out, trying to set up some hazards or whatever to begin with. However, Ambipom obviously loves to use Fake Out. However, it also can use the fact that it likes to Fake Out to psych people out and get up free subs and free plots. However, I'm going to make the safe play, assume standard until proven otherwise, and go out to rush, get an Intimidate. Not really a whole lot I want to go to take this Fake Out anyway. I didn't bring a Ghost. So Intimidate makes me not take too much from the Fake Out, so that's good. And now he probably doesn't have any other priority, so I can go ahead and Extreme Speed, maybe get a 2-hit KO. Getting close to it anyway. He taunts, which I can only assume is a misclick. I know there's like Morning Sun Arcanine is somewhat popular, maybe, I don't know. I've never tried using one. I think that's a Heart Gold Soul Silver Egg move, but there's no reason that I would do some sort of setup like that against Ambipom and I can just kill it. So I assume that was a misclick, and that was unfortunate for him if it was. Go out to Ariel, so now I gotta deal with the Little Mermaid, in case you guys didn't know, like dugongs or manatees or whatever were like what sailors mistook for mermaids. You can look that up on Wikipedia maybe. But anyway, I got some damage on it with Extreme Speed, so now I'm gonna go for Thunder Fang, since I have that. Also funny that I have T-Fang in a match that I played, Mega Man X3 music. I kind of forgot about Fake Out, and at that point I didn't see the LO, because it was still green, it was green to green, and I completely forgot that this thing learned Aqua Jet. Thank goodness Rush lived it, and now I see that it's got LO, because it went from green to yellow when I didn't hit it, and Thunder Fang is able to take it out, so that was good, because I easily could have screwed up there, and just me being stupid and forgetting that that thing learns Aqua Jet. So anyway, out comes Dat Face again. And now it's not intimidated. I definitely cannot take the Fake Out now. I do have a Steel type, although I didn't really want him taking too much damage. And he still takes a decent amount, considering he resists that. And I think this is Scarf Heatran. I almost always go with D-Pulse, Dragon Pulse, on my first move out, because I think they have a Steel type, or see if they have a Steel type. And the one time I go with Lava Plume, he has a Dragon, and it would have been perfect if I had Dragon Pulsed. Ugh! Fortunately, I get a consolation prize, and then I get it burned. Although I'm assuming, for whatever reason, that it's a mixed one, kind of like mine. So burn only affects half its moveset. Predict the EQ, go to Gyro Man, good play. And now I'm thinking he's either scarfed, or he's not max speed, and he is max speed. So I am really upset about that. Ugh. At this point, I'm like, really? You're max speed and I'm max speed? Like, whatever. Anyway, I mean, plus nature max speed too, obviously. I don't know. I was hoping he was either scarfed and stuck on EQ, or I would win a speed tie. I would definitely trade like every other little hacks I had in this match for that speed tie back, because I love my Gyro Man. But oh well, I didn't get it, so we gotta go with whatever we gotta go with. I send in Grenade Man because I'm not thinking clearly, and I'm not aware that he may have Flamethrower or Fire Punch. But anyway, I guess I was just daring him to use it as I set up Light Screen for whatever. I'm really not sure why I set up Light Screen. I guess maybe predicting him to switch to a Special Sweeper or something. Anyway, he's got Vespiquen, but I don't care about Vespiquen whatsoever, as I've got Aggron hanging out to take it out. I don't care if it gets 6 Defend Orders up, it's probably still going to get 1-hit KO. Although with plus 6, I don't know, I may have to 2-hit KO it with Head Smash, guys. That would be pretty scary. But I went ahead and got out some Spikes, because I figured I can still, take some Defend Orders and still be able to kill it easily. Vespiquen's also not an offensive threat like whatsoever to Aggron, I don't think. I think the only Vespiquen I've ever used was a Toxic Staller, and that was like on my very, very first Pearl game I ever had. It had the 3 Defend or the 3 Orders and then Toxic. It wasn't even a EV or anything, it was just the in-game one. Although I did use it on PBR. I spent a little while thinking if I want to try to predict something and use another move, or if I want to Rock Polish up, as this ends up to be my Life Orb one, as I kind of forgot before I saw it just a second ago when I was trying to narrate and failed. But Head Smash does kill Vespiquen, and probably a really good thing that I didn't Rock Polish up, as now this thing comes in with a fighting move. So I got to go out to something to take it, and that's going to be right back to Grenade Man. That seems to be a pretty effective combo for me, Hard Man and Grenade Man, switching back and forth between 2 Steel types. But anyway, I want to make a note of how much this close combat's going to do. I see him at 350-ish, and now I'm down to 200-ish, so the thought that enters my mind is that I'm going to take about 150 points of damage from that close combat, although I think he never actually hits 150 points. It's always a little bit under that. But I'm going to go for the counter, see if I can get a counter on him and kill him. But unfortunately, he switches out to Fortress to spin away some spikes, and I reveal my counter, which sucks. Although, anyway. So now I'm thinking he's probably going to spin away, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to dare him to spin, and I'm just going to set up spikes again. So he's faster than me, and blows away my spikes, and I just set him right back up because I think I end up, Rapid Spin did what, like 4 damage there? I think I end up with a net gain of 18 HP, so that was just pretty much daring him to spin, and probably worked out in my favor, because now I still have spikes up. I'm predicting him to maybe switch out here, so he actually does, so that was I don't know, that was a nice little mind game I played with setting up spikes again. Thank goodness he was the host here, because he had to switch out first, and that means that he did get an Intimidate instead of my Intimidate being wasted on the Fortress that was in the process of switching out. I still can't take Fake out, though, not at that much hit points, so I gotta go out to Heat Man to take that, which he does quite well. And now that he's already, or now that the his Flygon, which didn't die because I didn't pick Dragon Pulse. Like, watch the rest of my stuff. I almost always pick Dragon Pulse first with Heatran. Actually, I don't know if that may not be air, but anyway, I almost always pick Dragon Pulse first time I'm out with Heatran because it's, you know, neutral or whatever. But anyway, Lava Plume was able to finish off the face, and out comes Grenade Man to try to do the strategy that I had cooked up, and he's also a lot lower on hit points now due to spikes, having to take 2 bouts of spikes. So I see him at 170-ish, and I have that middle note that I'm going to take about 150, so unless he gets a crit, I'm pretty much safe. And I am pretty much safe. Clutch play right there with Kobe Bryant, or Kobe Ruby, I guess, since that's from Nuzlocke. And Counter is able to finish that thing off. He was pretty upset that he didn't get whatever damage there, but I think I think he was trying to say that was like min damage, but I think if you actually go back and look at the hit point differentials, I think that was actually his most powerful hit, and it was around, I don't think it was still 150, but it was like 140 or so points, so I don't know. Anyway, out comes Flygon, which I assume is just going to kill me with the fire move, so I'm just going to set up some more spikes if he wants to do that. He Earthquakes, which is probably going to kill me anyway, except for the way that this is actually my Grenade Man that has the max defense, and I actually live the Earthquake with 3 hit points, which he was also pretty upset about. And Burn, Life Orb both take their toll, and I just decide, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and set up another bout of spikes. Grenade Man definitely did his job with that counter, so and also with a good play with the spikes as he spun. That was pretty funny. He went for Dragon Meteor, Draco Meteor, to finish me off with some style, since he knew he was going to go down to Burn. Probably a good thing that he didn't miss there. I would have got another layer of spikes up, although honestly it didn't matter too much. I go out to Rush. I can obviously go out to Heatran and Lava Plume, or Rush and Flare Blitz. But since I had a lot of fun this match, despite my Flygon being wasted for nothing, fortunately I was able to come out on top of it. And I decided to suicide myself out with Flare Blitz so that the score will be 3-0, because that was a pretty fun game overall, I think. And I think this was the first time I've ever battled him, so you know, now that I'm, quote, internet retired, I guess I probably will not get to battle him for a while. But I think he's got a channel somewhere. I'll post a link to it. I think it's PK Flash or something, maybe it's something related to Earthbound. Anyway, check that in the description or annotation up, and thanks for playing Gengar, and later days.